My brethren, I don't know. My heart is full of joy.
That's what it should be for every chosen.
My name is Sister Faith Obi. Reside at number 1 Aboye Oduto Street, K2. My testimony goes like this. It happened in the month of October last year when we came here for the program titled Woman That Have Found Favor in the Lord.
Woman that has found favor with God.
I was sitting down there when our Daddy Gio mentioned my case. He said, there is a woman here, you have 4 female children. This is the time for you to collect your baby boy. I claim it. When I went home, I told my husband, he's the kind of person that he doesn't take something serious. So after some months, I started having malaria, fever. So that was on that kind of November that last year. So I went to hospital to run some tests. They said that I have malaria and typhoid. They treated me and still gave me appointment of 3 days injection, of which I later took them. So the sickness continues. So later, my husband said that maybe I should use all this native medicine, that is agbo. Maybe I will take it. I later took agbo. When the something was about to finish, the thing is that if the thing is not, I'm not taking anything. So later, my husband still take me to another hospital. When I went, the MD of the hospital now ran some tests for me. So after this, where I spent all the night, the following morning, now ran some tests. So they now brought the test and told me, Madam, how am I feeling? I said, I'm getting better more than yesterday. He now said that you did not have malaria and typhoid, but you are pregnant. I was like, after taking all these things, because I'm afraid, I don't know. So the things start developing. We are jubilating because all hope was lost. I don't know that I will later have a male child.
Power.
So before some months, like that kind of when the thing gets to the 7th month, and I went to hospital, then I asked me to bring my scan. I was afraid to go to the scan because I've been going for series of scans. When I went, the thing will sound the same thing. So when I went there, I was just looking at the man that doing the scan. What he's going to tell me? I was just looking at his mouth. What he's going to tell me again? So the man keep on doing the something. I was just looking at his mouth. And I said, Madam, this baby is fine. It's fine, oh. And he's a male child.
Power! That is the news.
God.
The good news.
So
Spoken by the pastor
and
of
I
Jesus.
stood up and said, I'm okay. And start going.
All the sicknesses disappeared.
Yes. I stood up and start going home. When I go to my shop, and I told my husband, come inside, I have a good news.
Oh, God of choosing.
Because all this while, after my first daughter, the second one, if I give birth, my husband don't used to tell people that I give birth to. So, but for this one, oh God, I love this God of choosing. So, when the thing now get to the 9th month, let me just cut it. I went to the hospital. Then when I was in labor, and I get to the hospital, at the end of everything, and I put to bed like a Hebrew woman.
Power.
That is the baby in my hand, is a bouncing baby boy.
Power.
Of which we can see it.
Clap unto God of choosing, who confirms the words of the servant of God, whether we believe it or not, whether we like it or not.
Yes.
That's the covenant. It's very strong.
Yes.
Whether you are doubting,
Yes, so
Whether you
I
forget, as long as he has spoken it, it will come to pass.
I thank this God of choosing for breaking the yoke of female children in my family.
Thank you, Father.
May his name be highly exalted.
You say you have had how many female children before?
I have 4 female children.
4 female children.
Yes.
And last year, Pastor said, carry your baby boy.
Yes.
And that is the baby boy in your hand.
Yes.
Why don't we rejoice for what God has given unto us?
Ah.
Clap unto God of Joseph. Thank you, Father.
So in
Thank
this
you.
junction, I want to pray for my pastor, heaven at last, for the choosing worldwide, heaven at last. Choosing is first class.
Thank you, Father. Clap unto God and